Sure. बैठा
She's a new girl. Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
did you tell me about
No. I just was just busy, so I was going to with you. But mom will talk to you.
okay, but she is in the same class as me?
Then,
I'm sure the fees and all I have to tell her now that I should.
yes. I just wanted to ask you before telling you, like, giving your number to her.
But you'll be able to come at the same time as Tanishka. You stay close by or you stay?
Close by she is. But the thing is, she plays back home. She has some tournaments and something going.
See, maybe what is going to happen is that I'm not going to discuss it online. Like online I continue. And in fact, if I remember, after I got a lot of people over to online participate both in my Tanishka. But online, Tanishka also has to participate. So online actually, what I used to do is that I used to take like Google Meet, like everything. There is a lot of wildlife in my house. You cannot get, so there is all sorts of things. So basically, earlier I used to be just on Google Meet, like everybody does. But now I have decided that I will do the online classes like this. Like 5 days in a week, I will give a video of each subject. She does maths and chemistry with me. And I also do the same. And like 5 days a week, I will give a video of each subject for 10 minutes. At the back end of the video, there will be a homework, about 5 questions. You will be having 24 hours time to do your homework and submit it. And after you submit it, I'll take a meeting online and I'll take it to Sophia. So this is how I'm doing online. And offline will be there whenever she comes, you contact her. Now suppose you go for a tournament and you miss 3, 4 classes, whatever. So the online thing is all stored in YouTube. So I'll show you, in fact, I have to tell Tanisha also, but right now my screen is going on, probably I cannot show. So in that actually, you can go out of town, come back, open the YouTube channel and do the videos which you have missed. So online, using this, you can catch up. So ultimately, Jara offline হচ্ছে আমি তাদেরকে বলছি যে তোমরা ultimately যদি একটা করতে পারো যে online you take it as the day-to-day thing and offline you take it as the bulk thing. Like for example, if Tanishka says that I want to do artificial now, then that can become offline. But suppose one chapter or one formula, 5 sums I want to give her, so that she can do online. So I want to do like that. So and your name is what? So Muskan, you can do like that. You can do the online thing whenever you are back in town. And offline, if there is a break, what you can do is that you can just see whether online you are up to date. So suppose you are out of town for 5 days, when you come back, the online thing you have to do up to date. So yeah, I think you can tell her.
So at what time should she call you? Morning?
No, actually, it will be better if she calls me anytime after 7 p.m. Or evening. Or if she wants, after 7 p.m. Yeah, definitely.
She's a very good girl that like both are studying together from nursing.
In the same school.
The same school and for the last 10 years. So very good friends.
Very good. That is good. No, actually, what I wanted to say is that Tanishka's case, actually, the only issue is that Tanishka somehow has to fall into the discipline of doing small studies every day. So that somehow she has to develop. So maybe if Muskan does with her, maybe both of them together, somehow that discipline will come. Because it's the
She
last.
has to work on something.
Yeah,
Plus 10 she has.
definitely. See, our understanding is not a problem, our intelligence is not a problem, and in the class she is very obedient. So actually the problem, what happened is when she was coming to me in 9, so I was giving her 100 questions, big sheets. Okay, so she was going on doing the sheets 1 week, 2 weeks like that. But now I am giving 5 questions every day in that week. वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मेरे को मालूम है शी कैनॉट अंडरस्टैंड, तो नॉट अंडरस्टैंड के बाद पूछना पड़ेगा. आई नो यू कैनॉट अंडरस्टैंड. योर एनुअल एग्जाम no, this I think started on 7th. So so what you have to do is very simple. Go to the YouTube channel. Okay, you can try to Muskan also. Of course, I think that will be better after Muskan learns. So उसमें you go to the playlist section. So there are 3 playlists: 10 CBC Maths, 10 CBC Chemistry, 10 CBC Physics. You go to the playlist and open that playlist and scroll down whatever video is there, simply solve it. And after you solve it, you can submit it to me on WhatsApp. Otherwise, I think at present you are coming on Monday and Saturday. You are coming on Monday and Saturday. These 2 days are done. You can show it over here. That also is fine. So if you keep doing the online work regularly, whatever you cannot understand in the online work, you can do it over here also. Like for example, that Rashid was big star. You are not in the same section. So the teacher which is submitting the question and that you have not what they want to do in the shower exception. You don't know Diksha not a problem in the chemistry. Okay, this was just before the normal exam. She had a lot of problems in the chemistry. She may not have told you. She didn't tell me also. Her parents told me. So this can happen to anybody. But what Diksha is doing, that she is regularly solving the Mosha has
No, she's working hard on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
She was not good, but she's working
Yeah,
hard on
she
it.
is working hard with what that she is doing that YouTube more regularly. And offline में क्या होता है, जैसे बुक में एक चैप्टर में 5 एक्सरसाइज है, एक एक्सरसाइज में 20 सॉन्ग है, तो ऑब्वियसली वो तुम ऑफलाइन में कर सकती हो. लेकिन जो ऑनलाइन में आई एम डूइंग दिस न्यू सिस्टम that I am giving 5 questions every day, that is good for online. So lot of people say I only do offline. That is not the right attitude. Everything is good. So what online good qualities are there, that also you should do. Offline whatever good things are there, that also you should do. So there is no need to switch off anything. So I think you should do that online offline. You should do it. When the facilities is there, definitely you.
And sir, if she doesn't do, please complain.
Then I will complain in the group.
Yes, please. Complain in the group.
Okay, good evening all of you. So today we are going to start the class 12 physics syllabus, and the very first chapter of class 12 physics is electrostatics. So in electrostatics, the topic for today is called Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law is the electrical analog of Newton's gravitation law. If you look at the structure of Coulomb's law, it is looking very much like Newton's gravitation law. Force is something into m1 m2 by r square, and here force is something into q1 q2 by r square. So q1 and q2 are two charges. Okay. ले लो. So Q1 and Q2 are two charges, okay. Q1 and Q2 are two charges, and they are separated by a distance r. So F is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by r square. So this is the formula. So in this formula Q1 and Q2 are two, but the thing is that charges में एक चीज़ है कि charges can be positive and negative. In Newton's law of gravitation, masses cannot be negative, obviously. Another thing, Newton's gravitation law, the force is always attractive. The two masses will always attract each other. But in Coulomb's law, the charges, if they are of the same type, they will, like they are both positive or both negative, they will repel. But if one is positive, one is negative, then they will attract. So Q1 and Q2 separated by r, the force between them is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by r square. So if Q1 and Q2 are of the same sign, then this force will be positive. That means it will be repulsion. If Q1 and Q2 are of opposite sign, like suppose one is positive, one is negative, then this force will be negative. That means it will be attraction. Now this 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is called permittivity of free space. Okay, epsilon naught is called permittivity of free space. Actually, free space literally means vacuum, and epsilon is called permittivity of the medium. So epsilon naught is permittivity of free space, that means permittivity of vacuum, and epsilon is permittivity of that particular medium. And the ratio of epsilon naught by epsilon is either called K or it is called epsilon R. So K is called dielectric constant and epsilon R is called relative permittivity. So once again I am repeating, if there are two charges separated by a distance r, then the force between them is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. Epsilon naught is called permittivity of free space. Free space literally means vacuum. Epsilon is permittivity of that particular medium. So I think if I were to tell you that what exactly does this epsilon stand for, so it stands for the electrical properties of the medium. So vacuum is not really known for its electrical properties, and in fact for vacuum the answer is also, the value is also very small, 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 Coulomb square per Newton meter square, right? So epsilon naught, that is for free space, the value will be 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 Coulomb square per Newton meter square. So this is the value for vacuum or free space, and the thing is that epsilon will be permittivity of any particular medium. Like if these two charges are not in vacuum and they are in some other medium, you have to use epsilon. The ratio of epsilon and epsilon naught is called K. K is called dielectric constant, and this ratio is also called epsilon R, that is called relative permittivity. That means relative permittivity and dielectric constant both are the same, right? Now what is the use of having this dielectric constant? You must have heard of this sentence in chemistry that water has a high dielectric constant. It's a very famous sentence in chemistry. So in fact on a scale, if you understand that dielectric constant of vacuum will be 1, right? Dielectric constant of vacuum will be how much? 1. So dielectric constant of water is 80. So water has got electrical properties 80 times better than vacuum. So dielectric constant of vacuum is 1, but water is 80. So this dielectric constant tells us about the electrical properties of the medium. And Um, so this is the topic Coulomb's law, and only thing you have to watch out for that when you are doing any sum, if you have multiple charges, then you will have to do resolution of forces. So based on this, I am giving you the homework for today. One more thing I wanted to tell you that this epsilon naught is not a very user friendly value, but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught has got a very nice value. It is 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. So this is a very comfortable value. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. Okay, so these are the 3 homework questions in today's session. So it's open. So the first question is that 2 charges 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, and you sit over here because you need to space problem. Or you can sit in the last place. Sit in the last place. So the first question is that 2 charges 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb and 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb are placed at a separation of 10 centimeter. So where should the third charge be placed so that it experiences no net force? So this is the first question. The second question is that you have to answer this question if the second charge is minus 10 to the power 6 coulomb. Okay? So this is the second question. You have to answer the first question if the second charge is minus 10 to the power 6 coulomb. And the third question is that there are 3 charges 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb each kept at the corner of equilateral triangle of side 5 centimeter. So find the coulombic force experienced by any one of them due to the other 2. So this is the third question. Okay. So today's session there are only 3 questions. So you try it out and submit it by 9 p.m. tomorrow, that is Tuesday. So I'll end the session now. Bye.